Hello students, welcome back to another session of Advanced Object-Oriented Programming ITSC for GUI. In this video I am going to demonstrate site navigation. Especially I will focus in this video for rule-based navigation. I'm going to start the new project in the NetBeans. So file, new project, web application. You can give the rule-based navigation, for example, later. Keep it up with the Glassfish and the JDE version 7. And we select the Java Server Faces and finish the project creation. Now let us look into the web. We have index.html file. Here we are going to insert our form. So right click, insert code, JSF form. And then now we are going to say command link. And I'm going to have two different pages. So I will say this is go to page 1. And we can declare the action later. The same way, copy paste to have page 2. Okay. So in order to connect this page 1 and 2, I will just create two different pages. So page 1 and page 2. I'm creating two pages. So in the page 1, for example, I'm just preparing a link with the form. I'm going to have a JSF form in which I'll provide the link to go back to the home page. Command link value, we'll say go to home page. And then we need an action that is index. We will ask to redirect. So faces redirect equals true. Then finish the tag. So in order to identify the page, I will just have a heading tag in which I will say welcome to page 1. So I can copy this code to the page 2 also. So in the page 2, I'll just paste this code and I will replace this one as page 2 so that we can understand, and import the namespace for f tag. So f tag namespace is important. Okay. So our page 1 and as well as page 2 is ready now. Okay. Now we need an action to declare. So I will create a managed bin, and this excuse me, I'll just rename it. If you are going to give name, maybe I will say refactor. Rename this, for example, I will give rule navigation. Okay. So now I will write the managed bin here. Previously managed bin by default name I kept, that's why. I'll just replace the CDA and the related imports I will delete. I'm going to replace it with that managed bin. Name, for example, RIC, and the eager equals true. Then after that, import the code for this. Okay, Java faces bin, and we are going to add the request code. request code, and then we have to import the bean, requested bean. Okay, now in order to connect the outcome, we are going to have public string one method. Okay, go to, for example, page 1. So this is for page 1. I will return my outcome as page 1, page only. For example, I am going to keep as page only. So this outcome I will refer to my code. So this is for page 2. Okay, whatever the outcome you want, you can keep it, no worries. So we have two different method. This method will be connected to our action. So this is, I'm going to connect to the expression language, that is r dot page 1. Here r dot expression language r dot page 2. So we connected our code to the manager bean. This is what we do usually, but the thing is, in the method we directly specify whatever the file that we want. Now we put our outcome name only, but not the direct file name. Okay, for example, the outcome can be anything. This outcome will be referred in the configuration file, Paces configuration file I'm going to create now. So right click over here, you have to choose new, then go to others, choose Java Server Paces, where there is a Paces configuration. Click on next, keep it up as it is the file name, just you can finish it. So here is the navigation condition. So we are going to have our rule here. For that we are going to right click and choose navigation rule. In the navigation rule, for what we are going to create, click to browse from where you are going to begin. So I am going to have this index. So index is my from value. So add this one. Your rule is added with the from ID, view ID, from where the navigation starts. Now that is the frame, from view ID, that is index page is having the link to start. Now again we will start navigating to case, navigation case. In the navigation case, what is the action that you are going to perform? Action is our eager expression language in which were connected in the vertical in the index. How? R dot go to page 1. So this was the method where we connected. What is the outcome? Outcome is what was declared in the manager bean as a return. So it was returned as a page 1. What do you want to connect? If there is a page here where you want to connect, you can select it. Otherwise we can browse to connect it. So I'm going to connect the page 1. So page 1 is to be connected. So we have done it. Then say add. So navigation rule from what is the connection. So whatsoever we gave here, this is to be given here. Okay, as it is. And whatever that is outcome is in the navigation rule of the manager bean, whatever that we gave here, this is to be given here as an outcome. And what you want to open as a new. Okay, once this validation is okay, what you want to see? I want to open page 1. Okay, so in the same way I'm going to open another one case, because we have two different pages. So action, as like previous, r dot show page 2. So we are opening page 2 now. Outcome is same as I gave page 1, page only, and now I am going to open the page 2. Select the file. Okay, and navigation from view is already given, it says, so need not to give this one. Okay, so simply add, because from is already added. Okay, so we need not to put this navigation rule as separate, we can delete it because it's with the same rule. Okay, so I say this is page 2 and outcome is page, and here the link is page 2. Within the navigation we are adding a number of rules. Now after completing this, we can see the configuration file that is in the web.inf here. Okay, This is what we are working on at present. This should be connected to our web.xml file. In the web.xml file, we should connect the content what you are going to open. Okay, so how do you going to write the content? We can go to general, and then there is a content parameter. Here we can add what mean we can add the configuration of javax faces dot, in capital we have to say config underscore files, so configuration file related. And what is the value that you are going to show is, the value is our web.inf, the faces config file. So we are going to say web.inf in capital and slash in small faces hyphen config dot xml. We are directing this path with the folder. After adding this, say OK. It's added here. Now we can see the source. There is a content parameter added that is connecting to the what do you call our faces. So faces have the rules for the managed bean property method, the outcome, where to connect, and in the managed bean we have declared the method for the outcome, and this is connected to the view. I think I have done the job. Let us execute and test the code. So page 1 to togetherly arrived. I will just click on this one. Okay, so some typing mistake is there, we will see. Okay, from ID index action go to, okay, let me see here. It should be as it is the same. Okay, maybe some mistake will be there. I will just copy this to the navigation rule that is here. Maybe any mistake. Okay, and once again I will copy this one as it is to the navigation rule here in the faces. Okay, I hope I did, and I want to have a space between this line. Okay, I will put some 2 pipelines, and I will execute once again. Let us see what has happened. Okay, let me click. This is page 1. So it says welcome to page 1. Go back. This is page 2. It says welcome to page 2. Go back to home page. So this is all about rule based navigation. Thank you very much for watching this video.